Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kimberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. Forensics novels can give a fascinating perspective on crime solving, especially with today's DNA and other testing. The details can be gritty, but they provide important information, and in real life, forensics are essential to crime solving. Let's take a closer look at a forensics novel today and turn the spotlight on Jefferson Pass's Carved in Bone. Dr. Bill Brockton is an anthropology professor at the University of Tennessee. As such, he's also associated with the university's anthropology research facility, otherwise known as the Body Farm. That's where the forensics research is conducted and where many forensic students learn the field. His work is interrupted one day by Deputy Sheriff Leon Williams. It seems that the body of a young woman has been discovered in a cave in a rugged rural part of Cook County, Tennessee. Cook County Sheriff Tom Kitchings wants Brockton to find out who the young woman was and what happened to her. So Brockton begins to get to work. In the meantime, he's working on another case as well. Defense attorney Bert DeVries has requested that Brockton serve as a defense witness in the case of Eddie Meacham, who's accused of murdering Billy Ray Ledbetter. It will be Brockton's job to determine if there is reasonable doubt that Meacham is the killer. Now, Brockton and his assistant, Miranda Lovelady, have two important cases to solve. Neither case will be easy. First, the team will have to find out how Billy Ray Ledbetter died. If it was murder, they'll need to find evidence that points to someone other than Eddie Meacham, if they can. They'll also have to find out the truth about the dead woman, who it turns out was murdered more than 30 years earlier. As Brockton looks more deeply into especially the latter case, he finds that some important Cook County people don't want the case solved. In fact, there are other related deaths because of that. He also finds out some dark secrets, some hidden in the past, about things going on in the county. Things get to be very dangerous for Brockton as he tries to find out the truth. So what are the elements in this novel? What keeps it going? What underlies it? Well, as I said, this is a forensics novel. In fact, there are references to crime writer Patricia Cornwell and her protagonist, Kay Scarpetta. There is a great deal of forensics information, and although it doesn't get overly gory, it is unvarnished. Readers who dislike forensics detail will want to know that. Readers who enjoy learning about forensics clues and anthropological information and how they all fit together will be interested in what's presented here. The story takes place in rural Cook County, Tennessee. There are plenty of scenes, though, at the Body Farm and at the university. But still, that part of Appalachia has its own background, culture, and way of living, and Brockton knows and respects that. Memories are long there, and as the saying goes, old sins cast long shadows. That plays an important role in the story, as does the way of life in the area. The story is told from Brockton's point of view, first person, past tense. He is a widower who still grieves the loss of his wife. He struggles, and his relationship with his son Jeff is strained, but he doesn't live at the bottom of a bottle. He is very, very good at his job, and that has earned him respect, but it doesn't mean he's perfect. He makes mistakes, and he's not always self-aware, and that puts him into trouble. But he means well, he apologizes when it's in order, and he's not too proud to poke fun at himself. This isn't a happy ending sort of story. We find out the truth, so there's closure. Still, it's grim in some ways, and lives are changed. But there's wit, and there are some funny scenes, and we see that Brockton is doing some healing as the story goes on. Carved in Bones is a forensics novel that features two puzzling cases, a distinct rural Tennessee setting, and a forensics expert who wants to use his skills for good. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kimberg. Thanks for watching.